got going on here today is my buddy Philip went out on a hunt for a black Hawaiian ram, and he has asked me to do the Euro mount on it. So I figured that'd be a great time to show you guys how to do a Euro mount. So we're gonna get this sucker all skinned up. I'm gonna get her boiling. And this is probably gonna be 2 individual episodes, so you guys can learn how to do this. And there we go. There's our ram. So, the way I like to do this when I start skinning, the first thing I'm going to go is straight down the nose here. And there's no particular way to do it. The goal is to just get the hide off. And it pays to have a good sharp knife. That's why I just showed you guys sharpening these suckers up, because you don't want to do this with a dull knife. It'll just take way more time than most people want to spend. And you go up the forehead all the way to the base of the horns. And this isn't a cape, so you don't need to take any particular care to make sure that you don't hurt the hide. Just get it off. Alright, so she's been in the pot for a minute. Go ahead and show you all the pot right quick, and we'll pull her out and see if she's been in long enough to get these horns separated from the membrane, and I'll show you how to do that. So here's our setup here. It's a big old gumbo pot we don't use for cooking. Got some Dawn dish soap in there to help degrease it a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to use our rubber mallet here. I'm just going to give these horns a few good whacks. Alright, so there's the first one right there. Just whack them a couple times. There we go. Alright. And she goes back in the pot for a little bit. We'll get her cleaned up. So we're going to go ahead and put her back in the pot and let her boil. I'm going to throw our horns back in the pot, let them cook off a little bit, and we'll pressure wash all of it. Alright, so we got her back in the boil. We finally got some propane, so we're boiling her up. Got the horns in there too. It's getting pretty close to pressure washing time. But while that sucker's heating up and stinking up my yard, we got this going on right here. This is my cabin. I've been working on this for about 6 months. Just a little guest cabin because I only got a 3-bedroom house. But if you remember, the tornado took out a good chunk of my fence in front and then part of my fence on the side here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the old fence boards and I'm using them to side my cabin to give it a rustic cowboy look, I guess you could call it, like an old west look. And then I'm gonna put a false face on it, like an old hotel.
So the pressure washing the skull is the most important part. I time-lapsed it just to save time because it generally takes me about 10 minutes. But you want to make sure you're getting every hole, every orifice, And then on the horns, you want to trim away any flesh that's attached to the horn and pressure wash inside them. Then the last thing that I did, you can see me take a hammer and a center punch, and I knock out the ear bone. That way it gives you a little bit better access to the skull, or the brain cavity, to pressure wash it out.
Alright, so we got her all pressure washed up, and that's how she looks right now. She's not quite done yet, but that's going to finish it up for this video here. Got the horns done too. So if you want to see how I whiten this sucker up, finish her out, and put her together, make sure you catch the next video on how we're doing a ram Euro. And thanks for watching. Say hi, Melina. Does my bucket stink?
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're curious about any of the stuff I showed you in this video, check the link down below in the description. Check out these other two videos if you see more or interested in more about what we do around here at Attack Life Outdoors. And always, attack life. Never apologize.